Hi, I'm Matt Dietrich, editor of Reboot Illinois, and welcome to another edition of Only in Illinois. Today I'm here at the state capitol, where Governor Quinn today gave his 2014 State of the State speech. As might be expected in an election year, the State of the State address was more a campaign speech than it was an actual assessment of the condition of Illinois.
Quinn's speech came 5 years to the day after his swearing in following the impeachment of Rod Blagojevich. He used his address to highlight differences between then and now.
Exactly 5 years ago this day, I was sworn in as governor at Illinois' darkest moment, and our financial house was on fire, set ablaze by decades of mismanagement. It was a perfect storm, and it left destruction in its path. But over the past 5 years, we've rebuilt, one hard step at a time, and we've been getting the job done.
Significant accomplishments for Quinn over the past year, like passing gay marriage and pension reform, also were part of the State of the State address, as was his pitch for raising the state's minimum wage.
I said it last year, and I'll say it again. It's time to raise Illinois' minimum wage to at least $10 an hour.
Other highlights of Quinn's speech included a 5-year jobs initiative, new investment in early childhood education, and increasing state financial aid to college students. But Quinn gave no hint how the state will pay for those new programs, even as Illinois is billions of dollars behind in paying its bills. That drew criticism from the legislature's Republican leaders.
I appreciate the governor. His job is to be positive. He made a positive statement, I think some noble goals, but the fact is there's a price tag that goes along with everything that is being stated. We have a budget address coming up. I'd like to know how we're going to pay for some of these things, too.
A lot of the governor's remarks were focused on programs to help people that are out of work, which again is noble, but I think there needs to be a lot more emphasis on how do we get people back to work so we don't have people living in poverty, losing their homes, and in need of the services that he's describing.
The biggest topic left out of Quinn's speech was how he plans to handle the scheduled expiration of the 2011 temporary income tax increase he shepherded through the legislature. The increase is scheduled to expire at the end of this calendar year, and it'll mean $2 billion less in the fiscal 2015 budget that Quinn must prepare this spring.
In 3 weeks when he gives his budget speech, will the governor be pushing a progressive income tax?
I think that right now that the Democrats are being very delicate in how they talk about that issue. In a sense, it could be third rail for them at this point.
Make no mistake about it. It's not just a change in the tax system. What the Democrats are looking at is a way to get more revenue. And remember, they've gotten over $20 billion more in the last few years, and yet the problems today are as bad or worse than when the supposed temporary tax was imposed.
Quinn didn't go into specifics about his tax plans, but that will probably come up 3 weeks from today in this same building when Quinn delivers his annual budget address. For Reboot Illinois, I'm Matt Dietrich, and that's Only in Illinois.